A year ago, Gary gate crashed my Silverstone Special with a cheap Suzuki Swift.
Oh God, he's lost it! He's lost it! Here comes the Civic! What a move!
This time it's a rematch around Knock Hill, which is a much shorter track and could give the Swift an advantage over the Civic. But there's a stipulation in this race. Loser sells their car. They cut drive shafts, mate.
But it's not only the drive shaft, they also cut like this.
They cut the bottom arm.
And these brake lines and the drop lines, why would you take them off when you could just slice them?
Before the rematch, Gary had found second-hand suspension which he wanted to use to modify the car, and I worked late nights to repair the car ready for the rematch. With the new suspension fitted and all the needed repairs, the Swift is ready to do battle with the Civic and claim its revenge. But I needed to fetch my hero car, which hasn't featured on the channel since that race at Silverstone a year ago, but has been sitting waiting patiently for her time to shine. That is if she'll still start. Gary's actually spent a shitload of money on his car, and I've literally just pulled this out of extinction. We're going to smash him around Knock Hill as always, and then Gary's got to sell his car. And the venue for this rematch will be Scotland's racing circuit, Knock Hill. Scared from the Civic's imminent arrival, Gary's already had to make his first trip to the lavatory to empty his underwear. As always on these track days, the first 10 minutes of the track being open is always really busy. And although it's dry, the track is extremely slippy on the day. But Gary and our new friend on the day, Andrew, were desperate to get on track while I still had cameras to set up. Gary is then chopped by a Citroen C1, an old love of his, but the C1 then pushed the track limits too far twice in 100 metres and forced a red flag, bringing them back into the pits.
So what's going on?
Well, Paul's also too busy to find out my fancy suspension isn't actually working right. I'm running out of suspension and the tyre is rubbing on the inside of this when you land at the top of the chicane. So I don't know how to tell him that my fancy motorsport setup suspension is destroying my tyres, but I might just not tell him to see what happens. Don't tell him. He's too busy anyway.
I was busy consoling Andrew, whose Civic after just a couple of laps looked done for the day with a horrific engine knock.
I really got mad anxiety here. It's been nearly a year since we've been on the track. I had so much planned to say in my head about how I was going to slag Gary's car and everything else, and it's kind of gone out the window a wee bit now. I need to see if I can remember. See if I can remember this track, man. And obviously there's a lot riding on this. Oh, see, I'm getting the feel with ABS to the pedal, man. It's only at like 10 mile an hour. So you would feel it all the time, Gary, because that's the only speed you get. Come on, let's have a successful day with the Civic and let's win. Ready a car, released right into a path here. It's going to take me a wee while to get back up to the hang of this, by the way. Oh, he's no. Oh, guys, while the road, he's snaking everywhere. Oh my god, he was nearly off. Oh my god, by the way.
After a year away from the track, I never got the welcome back party I thought I would, and I was completely underperforming.
Oh, I'm not getting any space, man. I missed a gear, went straight to 5th. Aye, I get passed on the right. Oh, back end away. It is slippy, by the way. Red flag. I was getting warmed up a wee bit better there, but I don't think I'll catch you, by the way. I've not got the confidence, it's too slippy. And if it rains, which it's forecasted to do so, it's going to be bad. Oh no, are we going first to the queue? We've got that M3 and everything right behind us. Going to the front of the queue is never a good idea. Oh, it's immediately my tyres are freezing cold again. I know, that's the one I went off at as well. I don't think I'll beat this Swift, by the way.
As I said before, the Swift revs really high, and with it set up in me ring rusty, I was struggling to pass. So I had to get creative when a doppelganger red Civic on the track passed Gary, and I seized an opportunity.
Go Civic, go, go, go! This! How good is this? I forgot how good this is. This Civic's f***ing class. I've got warped brake discs. Toyota, come on Toyota. Toyota, you need to move. Toyota, you need to f***ing move. You need to move, man. Rage buggy, hurry up. Oh, I'm mistaken. Oh, somebody's went off for shit while at the track. Oh, Eddie's here. We feet at 500. Right, red flag for the gravel, so we'll use this time to try and cool the brakes, and I'm going to have to plug the car in because I've developed a VSA, which is like an ABS fault. I can feel the ABS through my pedals, and we've got the computer there, so we're going to have to see what's happening with it.
After the first session, Paul knows that's that. He's already scared. He said, and this will be on his microphone, he's not sure it can beat the Swift. It's for sale. His isn't rusty, but he's an engine. This is an engine and it's rusty, so they could maybe combine the two to make one good car for half an hour until that breaks as well. It's Paul's day off and he's still working as a mechanic.
Did you see that before I got to you?
Yes, I did see it.
What did you say when we were at the track?
But
I don't know if this could beat the Swift.
well, I've been a wee bit.
No words.
Wait, it's
Oh,
all.
wait.
I can't get my jacket on. And we've no mics on. We need to clap and put the mics on. Here's your mic. I can't get you. Right. So, what we did say was, I don't know if the Civic would catch that because
No, beat it. You said you don't know if the Civic would beat it.
catch it or beat it because the Swift actually revs higher than you expect, even though it's a 1600, and I've not read out the power to weight ratios bit yet, but mine is heavy, right? And obviously I've got issues with it. But you've spent a lot of money setting yours up, but I don't know. But
How much money did you spend setting yours up?
what?
Well, you put new suspension in yours yesterday.
No set up.
Long Jorbs. Long Jorb springs. Yeah.
No. Right, so anyway, I've done the smart thing here, as the lens might have picked up, and Michelle can point over there. The skies are turning and the rain has started, so I seized an opportunity to hit the track quick and maybe set a time which Gary will struggle to beat in the wet. So I might have been absolutely genius here, and I've pulled it out the bag before we start, because I was going out to warm up, nothing more, but I did get into the groove and then I thought, if the rain changes, now's the time to try and set something of a time. Maybe not the best time, but a time. It will be, you'll probably be adding 4 seconds on in the wet, at least. So if I could set a good time as a benchmark, you might actually struggle it as the rain's changed. So I think you've messed
I mean,
up.
I set some time too, but I don't know.
No, you didn't. You said you didn't go hard.
I didn't. There's still plenty left in it, but.
Right, so do we reveal the times to each other just now?
No.
Aye, no, we're going to do that.
You guys see.
Aye, and then you came what you need today to beat it, and I came what I need today to beat it, and then it's all panic.
switch my car on to show you my
And then it's all panic modes.
There you go. That's my current best.
112.
Is that the optimal? No, the optimal's up there. 112.8.
112.82.
Yep. Oh.
Apparently my lap time's
You're still running. That's accurate. That's your
because I
fastest
did-
lap.
That's because I didn't cross the finish line because we got red flagged.
Yours is
So I'm
no,
a
that's your fastest. 18
1:12.4.
minutes,
So I'm actually quicker.
4/10.
Wait, is that my optimal or just my best lap there? How do I get back out?
So if you click, if you go, no, well, no.
I stopped recording, yeah.
Aye, that's stop then, and then win your sessions now. 1:12.37 is your optimal.
No, it's 1:11. It's 1:11. I'm a second and 7/10s quicker.
Aye, we're going to
You
use.
ain't he ain't
no,
catching
we're
that.
going to use the best lap.
No, I used
No,
the optimal lap
no,
because of traffic.
No, we'll use the best lap because my best lap is much closer to your best lap.
But I had traffic.
So did I.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, that must have been the semi-clear lap I had. Let me just check that I don't have a better time for a previous wee stint.
1:15.
But
Wait there, Michelle, follow me just now.
do you remember you were saying you were trying? Don't steal my props.
A quick note to make here. None of us have got any experience in the wet whatsoever.
I did go-karting over there on the way. That counts.
And crashed into the tyres because I was his teammate and he let us down.
No, it was dry.
I didn't say it was wet.
I thought it was wet.
Alright. Anyway, Gary crashed into the tyres at the go-karting.
I was not the fastest driver.
No.
But it's kind of
So
dry,
I think it's time we go for a roll and a coffee, Michelle, because our work is done right now.
yeah, dry. I'll go do some laps. I've not tried yet though. I've got an issue though.
I've got issues.
Aye, mental issues. I've got a physical issue. Don't record this bit, right? So my fancy suspension isn't suspensioning. And see when you land the car at the top of the chicane, it's the tyres are making contact with the thing. You see the markings on it there?
Aye, because you're nosing down there.
And it's landing.
You're going to bust the tyre.
Oh, maybe aye. So we either have to make it stiffer or taller for this track.
Who gives a Just let's go and race.
You take this back. You take this back. The rain started. We're going to go out and see if we can find the time to beat 12 Civic before it's too wet. I'm not really worried about the Swift being able to beat it. I'm pretty sure it can. It's just the track conditions are not ideal today. But mind you, if it was drier, Paul would be quicker, so I don't know. Paul's going to go on his camera claiming he's not done any work, he's not done this and that, he's just pulled it off my driveway. But he had to change half the suspension last night, hastily before the track day. So the Civic isn't all the heroes. He claims it is. This is the winner.
Right, what's your mate, I don't know if I've asked your name.
Andrew.
Andrew, I didn't ask your name.
What's your
I'm
name?
Paul, mate.
Oh.
And that's Gary, and that's Michelle. Right, viewers, this is Andrew, who has fell victim to Knockhill. So, it's Knockhill 1, Civic 0 right now. Aye, I fell it. Yellow flag. Oh, we're getting back in here. Definitely no grip at Duffy Step there, man.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Woo! Big gravel that there. That's as close as I ever want to beat the gravel.
Oh, slidey.
Another one of Gary's ploys to distract me. He set our motorbike intercom to automatically answer the phone if it rings, which it did from my energy provider So Energy, trying to force a smart meter on me.
Why have I got So Energy playing through my thing? I'm on a racetrack, love. Can you hang up? Please hang up, slow energy. Gary, could you hear slow energy there? I'm still finding a wee bit of grip. No, I'm going to race you. That's what I meant to doing. Oh, you put right out into me. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. He's not got the beef, he's not got the beef. Woo! Brakes are a wee bit shuddery when they get warm. I'm still getting no bad grip, by the way. I say and then I go into the barrier. I'm waiting on you, hurry up. Get as close as you can.
Now I settled into the track day, and to stop Gary from using the excuse of power, I've invited him to stick as close to me as he can.
The race is on here, Gary. You've no excuses. Same conditions. I'm heavier. I've got a passenger. Oh! Lost traction, missed a gear, still pulling away for the Swift. Civic is a f***ing dog. Oh!
Gary's complaining he can smell rubbing on his tyres and goes in to investigate, leaving the track free for me and Andrew to attack.
What? That's your pants you can smell, no you're rubbing. There's literally not a car on the track right now, and we're all going in. Right, Andrew?
Yeah?
We're going to try and set a time. Michelle, I'm going to try and set a time. The track is empty. This is the only time I've ever had an empty track. So now's the time with no excuses. Gear, man. Oh, no grip there, man. Damn, that's that lap round. So not as aggressive as that, Andrew?
Yeah.
Mate, I swear if you watch my first video on YouTube, you'll see how bad I was. And then that one session with Donnie just changed everything and learned how high you need to keep the revs. Like, VTEC needs to be on these cars a whole lap basically, which you'll not be struggling with because you've just tuned a wee bit, but...
Yeah. Oh, you get your aircon, does that not use power as well? Your aircon's on, does that not use a bit?
Is it on?
It looks like
No, it's not on, is it?
So I think that's on, isn't it?
The best laps are 113.
Aye, my best lap is, but it's no best laps. You said we're using optimal laps.
111.33.
111.33.
What am I?
111.2 something.
You've obviously cheated then, because you've not shut that gap.
I have shut the gap. I've shut the gap by being better than you.
Gary, we were on the same stint and I was overtaking you. 111.22.
See? 1/10.
I've only done...
Well, it's clear we don't understand the app, but we'll go with optimal times, and right now it's a 10.
But I done all those laps with Andrew. I've done all the laps with Andrew and never pushed that.
You don't count them.
So I'm going to have to take my time off the actual recording and put it in here.
No,
And
it's
we don't know what that is right now, so-
We're using these. We can only use these.
No, I'm going to have to get that because I was hitting quick and I had an empty track. But I think it's game over. I think I've won. I've done it properly. Like I said earlier, I've set it properly.
You cheated?
Nope.
Gary's now turned his attention to stripping parts off his car in order to drop a 10th and beat the Civic.
Feel this. What does that feel like? A 10. At least a 10.
You guys have just noticed that it is absolutely pouring down with rain. This track ain't going to dry back out.
Nope.
It is pouring. None of us have got experience in the wet.
You've got all this extra power and stuff, and there's only 1/10. So you might. I think you're losing the rain.
No. I just want to.
There's only one way to find out.
But it's, Michelle, we move the goalposts all the time. It was,
We'll move them
I'll
again."
beat you with the Igo, I'll beat you with the Swift, I'll beat you with the Swift again, and then I'll beat you in the rain. It was just going to keep going. The Civic cannot be beat. And that is the series. The Civic is dominant.
It's two facts. I'll beat you in my
But, to go back to the original point,
Rust in time's going to beat the Civic. It's not going to beat the Swift.
the only thing that can beat the Civic is rust.
And it's winning.
But, go back, I was writing the episode to write the Civic out. Its story was coming to an end. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I was writing it out and the Mini was to replace it. Hopefully I'm going to build it.
Mini will never be built.
But,
900 more Civic episodes.
when I get behind the wheel, it was just like, no. So, I've actually like...
You've ruined your own
I've
episode.
ruined my own episode. So there's only one thing left to do. Who's quickest in the rain? Gary's selling his car.
What's quickest at decaying? The Civic or your hair?
Decaying? Your hair doesn't decay.
Well, yours is.
I'm follically challenged, right?
It's like a ghost up there.
A ghost!
Haunt it, he did.
Right, who's quickest in the rain?
Me.
I'm not asking you that.
I'm
saying
telling
let's
you.
go and find out.
With the goalpost moved again for Gary, we enter the track from the pit lane in the pouring rain. But not only is the Swift ahead, but after one whole lap he's opened a gap on me. But Gary will soon regret taking weight from the back of his car for what's about to come next.
big one.
I thought I heard you smash my
Did?
Oh, Gary, no!
That was my helmet skidding after the inside of the motor. That was a big boy.
After that spin, Gary's making his second trip to the lavvy to empty his underwear, and when I return back to the paddock, I've got nothing but sympathy for my brother.
You look like Steven there, by the way. How's that dust taste, Gary? How's that dust taste?
So up the chicane, so I'm through it, and then just snapped right, through 360 in the grass. And I didn't stall it, right, and I got it straight back out. So the problem is,
It's a Swift!
it's Smart Chaser. But the problem is that when we first built the Swift, we built it on a budget. And we only replaced the front two tyres.
How much have you spent in upgrades?
Oh, at least £500.
And you left out what?
No,
So,
we did
this
the
is
front
on you.
tyres.
You did the front tyres and then what?
There was two kind of good ones left of the four, and we stuck them on the back. In the dry, they're okay. They're not amazing, they're okay. They do fine. In the wet, they're actual death traps. You should not buy budget tyres. I cannot endorse Smart Chasers or Fronway tyres for track use in the wet. Fronways, Smart Chasers, you're going to die in a hedge. Get them off. Buy tyres.
Smart Chasers on a track car.
I've only got one of them, and I've got a Fronway. They're not even a matching pair. So, just the back end is not there. Much like my back end. My back end's in that toilet down there.
I think it's the driver. Just cut back to roughly 3 minutes ago when Gary said that the Swift would beat the Civic in the wet.
I just know with the tyres.
The Civic is class. It's class.
For sale. It's a
What?
Type R, it's a GT.
Uh-huh.
The GT stands for gravel trap, because we were on that one over there.
I've not
For
been in
sale.
it since then.
Gravel trap edition.
You kind of listen.
Brand new long jorm suspension, which is working.
Take lap times out of this. This thing has just adapted to everything that has went through or been thrown at it, right? Take all the rust and all that out. It's only had
The rust is
repairs.
taking itself
It's
out.
had zero upgrades. It's only had maintenance. It's not had any upgrades, right? It's had maintenance, and every time, doesn't matter if we bring it to Knockhill, if we take it to Silverstone, if we take it long distance journeys, and then on a track and then back again, it has absolutely outdone itself time and time again, improving itself. Every car you buy is living in its shadow.
But I'll tell you this, they're fun.
What is?
They're fun disasters. And that counts for something.
What's the plan? Are we going back out?
I think we'll try one there.
One last shot.
One more. Aye.
We'll reveal the wet times. Try and obviously
Come on, wet
it's an
underwear.
optimal time you're looking for, so you don't need to worry about putting a complete lap in.
I'll show you a suboptimal time. Suboptimal tyres. Some Optimus Prime over here, right?
Right, let's go.
Let's go. This whole day was supposed to go different. I was supposed to win. I was supposed to not nearly die. Marshall's going to be like, oh no. Here comes yellow flags.
Back on the track, and there's instantly another yellow flag, but this time it's not Gary, but it is in the same place. But that doesn't mean the next set of flags won't be Gary's. With a second spin in the wet, the Civic comes through into the spotlight. It's time for the Civic to end the Swift's misery and cement its dominance over the Swift once and for all. With the mission now complete and the Swift limping back into the pit lane, the Civic could complete its victory lap.
Oh, slip in. Oh, that's going to improve my time. I quite like it in the wet. I'm not going to lie, it's quite good, man. Only because I've not crashed yet. Is that loser or is that loser?
How many left on?
That one?
Is it?
No, that's loser. Right, so there we have it. £2,500 later on the Swift, and it still can't beat the shitty eBay Civic, which is completely standard.
It's no standard.
It is standard.
It's no standard.
It's standard.
Wheels, staggered set of tyres.
It's the way I bought it.
Wings.
I have no modified it. And plus, that puts you 0 for 5 in track day challenges.
Where are you getting 5?
Because it is.
We've been to track 3 times, what's 5?
So I beat you against the Igo, that's 1.
That's fair.
I beat you with your own Igo, that's 2.
No, I had a pass. It wasn't like
Stop!
for like.
I beat you, that's
No.
2. I beat you in Silverstone as 3. I beat you in the dry with these 2 as 4. And I beat you in the wet with these 2 as 5.
Pushing it. Nah,
No, it's
4.
5. I've actually played a bit of a blinder, and I did actually say to Gary on the morning the forecast was about to change, so I've done it like F1 strategy style laps here, because I thought that the weather was going to change and there could be a chance of wet track, which obviously is going to slow us down. So when I was doing my warm-up, I did push a few to set a time and then try and lock that in, because if it rained I knew Gary wasn't going to beat me in the Swift. So I played a blinder there. And
I don't know if I would call being 1/10 faster a blinder.
But to say that again, when I went out with Andrew was when I was actually pushing and it was pretty much still dry. I didn't push the start lap.
Oh no.
So
no.
my time, which was 1/10 quicker, could have been quicker. So, but we'll never know. But I don't need it.
1/10.
I've still won.
No real.
1/10 is a win.
If you're calling 1/10 winning, then and that.
It's at least 1/10 winning. And I've actually set a quicker time in that already, and it's mechanically poor right now. It needs some work done to it. I've only just scraped through with it. Whereas you have actually set yours up and lost.
I had some issues.
No.
Styles.
Oh, you had issues. Issues. So what do you guys now want from the Civic? Will we keep going until Gary's bankrupt and probably still won't actually beat me?
Nearly there.
Or do you guys want to see something fresh with the Civic? Do you want to see new challenges? Do you want to see more Formula 1 tracks? We need something fresh. Or do you want us to get rid of the Civic and start afresh with new challenges, new track car? Hit it up in the comments, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see, and the most achievable one, the most realistic one, or the one with the most likes is what we will try and achieve for you guys. And obviously Gary's stipulation is for sale.
That's fine. You'll not see this car again.
So there you go, the Swift is bye-bye, and you guys let me know what you want to see with the Civic and we'll try and make it happen. It's a disappointing ending for Gary again, and on that bombshell, it's time to end the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit us up in the comments and ring the bell for future notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Will that fit in that bin? In the bin, in the bin.